Hello everyone and welcome to the session of Forensic Book Haul series on the platform from Nexus The Ultimate Forensics. I, Ms. Sanchita Santosh Aher, hereby to present the collection of question document domain which is considered as the wider division including the generation of handwriting to forgery. So let's get started to explore the library. The first book from my collection is Question Documents by Albert Osborne, which is published by the Lawyers Cooperative Publishing and is the first edition, that is of 1910. This book deals with the study of question documents with an outline of methods by which the facts may be shown and discovered, for which it includes chapters like care and classes of question documents with reference to its standards of comparison. Also, it puts focus over the relation between the photography, microscopy, instruments and appliances with the question documents in regards to the examination purpose. It briefly explains us about the variations, characteristics in handwriting, including class as well as individual characters. Additionally, it also tells us about forgeries and its types, anonymous and disputed letters, and the factors causing variations in question documents like ink, paper, writing over folds in paper, etc. It also provides information about age, erasers and alterations in question documents with knowledge about question type writing and an expert or opinion witness that he or she be qualified in legal way to give testimony related to question document case in courtroom. To talk about the pricing, the book costs around Rs 1982 and is readily available online on searching through the websites relevant to this book. Now, we will move ahead with the next book named Forensic Linguistics Advances in Forensic Stylistics by Gerald McMenamin, which is the first edition published by CRC Press in 2002. This book briefly explains us the detailed information about language, linguistics and its variations, application of forensics to linguistic study, concept of style and differences between group and individual studies, procedural outline for authorship identification studies and description, that is qualitative analysis, and measurement, that is quantitative analysis of styles. It also focuses over this forensic stylistic analysis and the expert's witness in this area. The book also includes a detailed discussion about the case study. Additionally, it also covers the stylistic variation in authorship cases and some information about styles and stylistics related to Spanish, Gujarati, Korean and Japanese writings, adjoining to some more of the case studies. For further information about every topic, the book also gives us a glance to the references to the end of every chapter. To purchase this book, it costs around Rs 4792 and also can be obtained online. Now, the next book one must have a glance through is Forensic Document Examination, Principles and Practice by Catherine Copenhaver, published by Humana Press in 2007 and is an illustrated version. It is the first textbook written specifically for the study of question document analysis. It gives specific attention to handwriting identification and forgery detection. It includes chapters related to the factors affecting handwriting, characteristics of handwriting, guidelines for determining the authenticity of handwriting, and the proper methods of examining the case from start to end. It also focuses on preparing reports and includes a case study after every chapter with complete details about which encompasses of its background details, a question related to the case and the answer for the same with its outcome. At the end of every chapter, it includes a set of questions which can be used for studying and to gain knowledge in a more better way. To get the hard copy of the book, it costs around Rs 6,919 and one can also avail it on online platform to obtain its soft copy. What about the methods and techniques if one has to examine the documents? Let's proceed with another collection named Scientific Examination of Documents, Methods and Techniques by David Allen, which is the third edition published in 2006 by CRC Press. This book explains the various methods used to scrutinize documents in question through the chapters including an assessment of handwriting techniques, the accidental and deliberate modification of handwriting, and the proper collection of samples. It also reviews traditional and modern typewriting technologies as well as the analysis of the photocopies, incidental marks, the functions of photography in document examination and courtroom applications. It primarily focuses over the latest methods of document examination and comparison between inkjet and laser printing. It also briefly explains us about the improvements made to the video spectral comparator VSC. Additionally, the book contains references and literature review at the end of every chapter. For purchasing the book, it costs around Rs 7,115 and is also available for downloading and reading online. To explain to the lawyer some of the basics of document examination so that he or she is in a better position in court to present document evidence and interrogate his or her own and opposition witnesses, one must look for the book named Question Documents, a Lawyer's Handbook by J. Levinson, printed in 2001 by Academic Press and is the copyright book of first edition. This book provides analysis applied to many types of investigation and types of documents. It outlines the techniques for determining authenticity, age, ink and paper sources, handwriting identification, equipment used, forgeries, alterations, erasers and more. In addition to helping the attorneys who must present the cued evidence and ask questions, this book is an important resource for expert witnesses who will be asked those questions for trial. This book also presents case studies from UK, US, Germany and many more. Additionally, it provides an extensive list of references and research suggestions so as to easily seek further information. To avail this book for buying in Kindle edition at cost of Rs 5,671 and is also available online for reading. Now, we shall cover the next book, that is Forensic Document Examination, Fundamentals and Current Trends by Jen Lewis, published in 2014 by Academic Press. This book provides the basic principles and current trends in this area with the standards and methodologies which weren't in existence 20 years ago. It focuses on the brief history of writing related to many alphabetic series, the history of forensic document examination, and explains how instrumentation has moved beyond the microscope and magnifying glass to digital camera, digital microscopes, VSCs, electrostatic detection devices for the development of indented writing on paper, scanners, and software programs. It includes research and case studies of over last 10 years and describes the future direction of forensic document examination. To purchase the book, it costs for Rs 5,602 and is also readily available online. The second edition by Hedy Arelson and Larry Miller, published by the CRC Press in 2017, is titled as Huber and Heydrich's Handwriting Identification, Facts and Fundamentals. The book includes a review of forensic handwriting examination, handwriting analysis training and proficiency, revised methods, procedures, and updated listing and identification clarification of terminology and electronic signatures, the analysis of digitized handwriting and other related technological advances. It also focuses over the intrinsic and extrinsic variables associated with handwriting identification and evaluation of document examiner competency by addressing both the strengths and scientific limitations of the area. This book includes updated photographs, several added illustrations, and advances in techniques based on the scientific research conducted in the area over the last 20 years. This book costs around for Rs 4,485 and one can also read it through online mode. To bridge out the gap between the theory and practice, there is a book named First Edition of the Neuroscience of Handwriting, Applications in Forensic Document Examination by Michael Caliguri and Linton Mohammed, published by the CRC Press in 2012, which focuses on the examination of the essential neuroscientific principles underlying normal and pathological hand motor control and handwriting. The book discusses on several chapters including topics like fundamental principles in the neuroanatomy, neurochemistry of hand motor control and the applications to research in handwriting. It also explains the epidemiology, pathophysiology and motor characteristics of neurodegenerative diseases such as Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, multiple sclerosis, essential tremor and motor neuron disease and their effects on handwriting. Additionally, it gives an overview of the impact of substance abuse, aging process and its effects on motor control and handwriting. It outlines the kinematic approach and new findings on the kinematic analysis of genuine, disguised and forged signatures along with the author's laboratory research on authentic and forged signatures. This book provides the extensive research on neural processes and exploring how disease, medication and advanced age alter the handwriting and the signature authentication in addition to this summary at the end of every chapter. This book can be purchased at the cost of Rs 9,994 and is readily available online. And now last but not the least, we will have an overview of the book named Science and Technology of Printing Materials by Prakash Shetty, published in the year 2019 by MJP Publisher. The book particularly deals with the chemical materials and chemical processes used which are involved in graphic art operations. It is fundamental to control of printing processes that the physical and chemical nature of materials should be understood. It covers all the concepts related to chemistry domain. This book focuses on how printed documents differ in the printing pattern, number of drops per dot and technology used to print like thermal printing, inkjet technology, laser technology, etc. It also covers the detailed study of dyes and pigments, printing inks, paper technology, press rollers, fountain solution and chemistry of photography, which is taken into consideration at the time of examination of documents being questioned. It encompasses about the review questions and researches and references for additional reading at the end of every chapter. The book cost only for Rs 449 and is available online as well as in bookstores too. So, for those books of foreign authors available in PDF and soft copies, please refer the link given in the description. Hoping the haul gives you proper direction to build up your own personalized collection. Thank you. Stay tuned with future updates. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. I, Sanchita Aher, signing off. Stay safe.